Hi, my name is Jeff Hewitt, General Manager here at Brian Cullen Motors, and today we are talking about Z06. So if you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, make sure you come down to Brian Cullen Motors at 386 Ontario Street in St. Catharines, and don't forget to click on the link below for your YouTube incentive. This is one of several Z06s we have available right now, but I picked this one today because it's a little bit special, and let me tell you why. First of all, the carbon aero packages for 2025 have been heavily constrained by General Motors, and they've actually been hard to get. Both TOF and TOG packages have been difficult. This is the carbon fiber with the carbon flash package, and it's on this car, so of course, I had to pick this car today to talk about it. The second thing that's interesting about this car is that it has the carbon aero package on it, but it's not a Z07. It doesn't have the Z07 package, just the carbon fiber package, so kind of makes this car just a little bit different. As you can see on the front here, we've got the carbon fiber front splitter, we've got the dive planes here, all of this creating front downforce, really makes a big difference on the racetrack, but you know what, just looks cool on the street. So let me show you a little bit more about why this car is different as we come around the side here. Okay, so here you can see it does have the carbon fiber ground effects, but if you're sharp and you're paying attention and you know your Corvettes, right? I know a lot of you do. If you take a look inside the front wheel here, you're gonna notice that it does not have the carbon ceramic brake package, okay? So it doesn't have the big, huge brake package that's really made for the track, part of Z07. And so this car has the standard brake package, which is massive on its own, completely track ready, but you're gonna save that a little over $10,000 that you're not paying for. So really, in my mind, it comes down to this. This is where this car fits in, is that, first of all, you've done the right thing. You're gonna get yourself a Z06. That is the right thing to do. The next thing you're gonna have to ask yourself is, do I want a convertible like this, or do I want a coupe? And if you haven't quite decided that, I want you to go back on my channel and take a look at the comparison video that I did between coupe and convertible. That'll really help you sort that out. But aside from that, the next thing we have to ask our customers is, do we want Z07 package if you want the aero? So if you do want the full aero setup on the car, do you want the Z07 package? And it comes down to what you're getting the Z07 package is a little more track tuning on the suspension. So it's gonna be a little stiffer, right? You get the carbon ceramic brake package, which is amazing on the racetrack, especially when your brakes get hot. But if you're not gonna do that, and let's be honest, most Z06s never see a racetrack. So if you're not gonna be tracking the car, I would probably suggest that you avoid the Z07 package and go this way. And many of you out there want everything. I get it, but this is a really great alternative and you're gonna save a couple of bucks. Okay, so let's go back to the car. We're gonna talk about some of the serious things that are happening back here. Let's get the numbers out of the way real quick here. Now, you're already an enthusiast. You know that this makes 670 horsepower, 5.5 liter, double overhead cam, direct injection, flat plane crankshaft that just sounds amazing, okay? And it makes all kinds of power. Now, this is a convertible, so it's not that easy for you to see. I do have a coupe over here behind me that I'm going to show you the motor in just a minute, but this is this massive carbon fiber wing that you get in this package on the back here, once again, finished in carbon flash. And this is sort of the final piece of the puzzle. I want you to compare this wing to this other Z06 in red that I have right behind me here. Come on over and take a look. So here we have the standard rear aero package on a Z06. Actually, personally, I love this package. It's a little more subdued than having the huge wing. This is the standard wing. So this is what you're really deciding about when you get Z06. Do I want the standard aero package or am I gonna look for the full carbon aero? And oh, by the way, yes, this is a coupe, so you can see the motor. And I'll just open the deck lid here so you can really see it, because this is truly a work of art. When you take a look at this engine, and you can see it's actually signed by the engine builder. Every one of these is personalized. If you come in, take a look around through our showroom, you can see different engine builders and different cars. It's really kind of a nice personal touch. Now, of course, when we order cars here at Brian Cullen Motors, we take special attention to the little details that make a difference. So we have the carbon flash set up on this black car. And so that's why you have to have the NGA carbon flash tips on the exhaust. Just ties in the whole car, makes the whole back end of the car look pretty mean, stealthy. It's the way you should do it if you're gonna do this kind of car. Let's go around to the driver's side. We'll get inside. We'll talk a little bit what's happening in there. Okay, so here we are. In this particular car, we've done the two-tone TU7 red interior with the black. You get that nice offsetting two-tone. You get the little, on the steering wheel indicator, a little red there. Notice it picks up the red calipers. We are about making the car match properly. Once you're inside, just like every other Corvette, quite frankly, it is driver-centric. Everything you need is at your fingertips. Your drive modes, your heads-up display, digital rear view mirror, really what you expect in this level of vehicle. This is an amazing vehicle for the track, or for the street, no matter what you're doing with Z06, you really can't beat the performance of this. It is amazing to drive. I can tell you from personal experience, whether you have the aero kit or not on the racetrack, it's a blast. You know, there's a whole bunch of fine details in this car that I could probably do this for hours, right down to we have the black painted lug nuts just to make everything match properly. We really take a lot of pride in how we order our cars here. Make sure you come down and see us at 386 Ontario Street in St. Catharines. Come into our Corvette showroom. Let's find the car that's right for you. And if it's not here for you, we'll order you one. We'll get you your car the way you need it.